Choking capitalism. Small business owners across America insist regulations are choking them, killing their companies. On the record is investigating the impact of regulations on businesses and why you, even if you don't own a business, could feel the pain. Griff Jenkins spoke with a Kansas business owner.
Regulation is one of the #1 concerns in our area that we have that right now is holding back businesses from being successful.
This is Gary Oborny, CEO and chairman of Occidental Management, a real estate development company. He says regulations are killing his company.
It's very much a bureaucratic type of situation where it takes, you have to work through a lot of red tape. You have to work through a lot of different individuals and different agencies.
Oborny's company is currently turning undeveloped space into an 80,000 square foot office complex. That is, if they can get past the regulators.
If you turn to this site right now, you see a crane on this site. We found out just as we were pulling our final permits, the FAA was going to have to weigh in on this crane being on this site. And ultimately, it took another 45 days approximately delays in order to be able to get the approval from FAA in order to get the crane on this site. 10 agencies had to be consulted in order to deliver the crane to the site and get the permit in order to set it up. We had to call our senators. We had to call some of our representatives to help us with that to try to lessen the time down. I think we were actually quite lucky that it only took us about 45 days.
45 days of waiting.
If you could cut the time down and less agencies in order to weigh in, that would make it a lot easier to do business.
Occidental Management isn't alone. Regulations cost businesses an estimated $1.86 trillion last year. But Oborny says it's not just businesses that are paying.
When you deliver that product to the market, ultimately what happens is you have to pass that down to the consumer. We have to figure out a better way to do business in this country when it comes to regulations, when it comes to taxes. We need to create an opportunity that entrepreneurs can be successful.
And on the record also interviewed several other small business owners. You'll hear what they have to say about regulations choking their companies. That's all coming up in the next few days.